Japan's extraordinary achievements and unique culture set it apart from the rest of the world. In today's video, we'll discover the special things you can only find in Japan. Let's get to the video without wasting any time. 1. Co-sleeping rooms. In Japan, a type of business called co-sleeping cafes has gained increasing popularity in recent years. These cafes cater exclusively to male customers and allow them to sleep with a woman without engaging in sexual intercourse. This service costs 1,000 yen per minute. So, who would visit such cafes in our country? 2. Flight attendants. Flight attendants in Japan, whose salaries have been cut in recent years, confess to engaging in relationships with pilots in exchange for money. The confessions of the flight attendants, whose names were kept confidential, caused a significant stir in Japan. According to the flight attendants, female crew members who wish to engage in relations with pilots provide their phone numbers to a more senior flight attendant, who then delivers the number to the pilot. It was reported that pilots selected the flight attendants they wished to engage with through secret hand gestures before the flight, and that they had relations at hotels after the flight. Additionally, it was mentioned that some flight attendants worked part-time in bars in Tokyo instead of being with the pilots. 3. Drainage channels. Drainage canals in Japan are so clean that they even have koi fish in them. In most cities, drainage canals are the last place you would expect to find clean water. However, in the city of Shimabara on the Japanese island of Kyushu, the street gutters are so clean that hundreds of koi fish live in them. Koi fish are known to require extremely high-quality water to survive, so the fact that they live in this special environment is a true testament to the purity of the area's water. Today, Shimabara is known as the city of floating koi and has become a popular destination for tourists and locals alike, where they can enjoy watching the graceful fish swimming in the narrow canals. 4. Bikini pants. This outfit, which combines jeans and bikini bottoms, has become very popular in Japan recently. Seeking a novel solution to address some of the issues experienced by wearers of low-waisted pants, a Japanese designer initiated a new fashion trend by creating a fusion of bikinis and jeans. These unconventional pants, which may be too bold for some, are currently exclusively available in Japan. So, would you like such an unusual pair of pants to become fashionable in our country? 5. Vending machines. Let's continue discussing interesting aspects of Japan. Vending machines are up next. In Japan, you can purchase a wide variety of products from vending machines, ranging from inunes to toys, gift cards to electronic devices. You can even find underwear and pets available for purchase. People can conveniently buy eggs for breakfast or live crabs and shrimp for dinner from vending machines located near their homes. Do you think we should have a similar variety of vending machines like they do in Japan? 6. Virtual lovers. Thanks to Japan's highly advanced level of technology, nearly everything is intertwined with technology. The most striking example of this is the virtual girlfriend system. These virtual girlfriends allow men to do everything with them that they could do with a real girlfriend. Japanese men buy gifts for their virtual girlfriends, chat with them, live in the same house, and even marry them. So, would you like to have a virtual girlfriend app in our country like they do in Japan? 7. Landlord's last name in buildings. It is very difficult to find an address in Japan because most streets have no names, and instead of building numbers, the year the buildings were built is written. The Japanese have developed an interesting solution to this difficult situation and have given their own names to the buildings. That's why when you go to Japan, you can often see the surnames of the owners at the entrances of the houses. 8. Garbage. In Japan, you don't see many garbage bins on the streets. So, if you ask where all this garbage goes, the answer is quite surprising. People in Japan carry the packaging of the products they consume with them until they go home. Everyone throws this waste into the recycling bins at home, which is then recycled back into nature. So even if you don't see a trash can on the streets in Japan, you shouldn't throw your trash on the ground. 9. Capsule hotels. If you are ever in Tokyo, You should definitely try staying in one of the most interesting hotel types in the world, capsule hotels. Consisting of a bed that is only 2 meters long, these accommodations are both economical and comfortable enough to make you feel like you have a big room. In capsule hotels, there is a locker where you can store your belongings, ensuring security. If you are not afraid of confined spaces and do not want to spend a lot of money on accommodation, you can easily stay in capsule hotels during your vacation in Japan. 10. Oshia. Are you wondering what the most interesting profession in the world is? The profession called Oshia shows just how interesting work in Japan can be. Oshia is the term used for people who push passengers onto the subway during rush hour in Japan, and it is considered a professional occupation. Especially in densely populated cities like Tokyo, Oshias work to ensure that trains can operate at maximum capacity by pushing those trying to board the train from behind. This profession is usually preferred by students who want to earn a high income. People working as pushers earn about $4,000 a month. So, if such a profession existed in our country, would you want to work in it? 11. Very functional public restrooms. Toilets, which most people do not expect much from, are very functional and advanced in Japan. These toilets, which can play music, transform into showers, and be heated, are in great demand in Japan. These modern toilets, which open the toilet seat and flush automatically without you touching them, have a control panel similar to those in airplanes. This smart toilets also check people's health status and can even measure blood sugar and blood pressure. In short, the pleasure-loving Japanese have brought this level of comfort to their toilets. 12. Robot pets. In Japan, adopting a pet can be as expensive as buying a car. For this reason, families prefer to buy robots that look very similar to dogs for their children. These robots imitate real dogs and have various sensors, a camera, and a microphone. The latest versions of these robot dogs can even talk. They don't need to be fed, but they also don't go to the toilet. So they are less expensive and cleaner than real dogs. So, would you like to keep these robot dogs as pets? We've reached the end of our video about the strangest things you'll only encounter in Japan. Which one surprised you the most? Don't forget to leave your answers and comments in the comments section.